Making it happen at the Great White Channel, that's all.
What it do, dudes? This is Great White making it happen again today with some more Portal Knights. I'm having an awesome day. I hope you guys are having a great day too. I have a lot going on today that I want to show you. I'm just going to keep hitting my head on this. I look like Mario. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot going on today, guys. So first things first, we're going to follow our usual routine where I kind of show you stuff that I've already done like off camera a little bit and just let you know about that, and then we'll kind of get into what the plan is to accomplish today, like what we want to actually get done. So a few small changes here and there. First off, I replaced these with stone steps. I think it looks better that way. Kind of makes it look just, you know, something different. I like it better than just having these. We just had these on there before for the steps, these logs or whatever. But it looks better that way. I dig it. And what else did I change? Oh yeah, I finally kind of layered out that top part up there. Made that look a little bit smoother, like terraced it a little more, so it wasn't just like a straight line from the wall into the grass. So now it looks a little cleaner. I think I like it. I think it looks better. So that's pretty much all that's changed over here. I actually have a question for you guys. I want to get your opinion on something because I'm kind of on the fence about this. So you know the roads that we have around here, these are all like stone, and then I use the hoe to get like a dirt look to make it look like, you know, treaded on. And I think that looks cool. But I was over here messing around in the village, and I was thinking about this. I have this like town square right here where everybody does their thing. You know, where the food area is and the well, and like everybody's like just living their life. And you've got this sweet town square with this red brick on the ground. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we did red brick like everywhere in here? Like, would it be cool to just change all of this to red brick? Like a red brick starting like from over here. And then it kind of works its way down here. It connects there, even goes up and around. And just everywhere that you go in this town is actually paved in red brick. I think it would be a nice change of things compared to all the other roads and like paths we have in the area. And it's like, you know, it's kind of like shows progression within the village. Like the village now has like advanced enough, like they've been here long enough that they're finally like upgrading. They're not just using these dirt paths they had before. Now they're actually, you know, paving the paths they walk on. I think that it's a natural progression for them. I think it's a cool idea, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's something I want to do. So I want to get your guys' opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section about the paths here. Let me know if you think we should just pave everything. I think it would look a lot cleaner. It might look a little bit cooler, but I'm not sure. Now, something else cool I did some changes to. These houses over here, I added a chimney to almost every house with the exception of this house right here. That one over there. There's no chimney on this one, but all the other ones you can see now, they all have chimneys. They're just one wide. I think it just makes them look a little bit more interesting. They're all kind of boring shaped, I thought, so I just wanted to mix them up a little bit. And that's also something I did over here. Check this out. I'm pretty happy with this this little building I made. So I put some seats up here so people can come chill out. There's still some decoration I want to do, but I went and replaced all the torches I had next to the doors with lanterns, so it looks a little bit cleaner now. A lot less torch spam, and I think that's a nice look. And then check out what I did with this wall over here. So this building is an interesting shape, and it was my least favorite at first, and now it's my #1 favorite building I have. It's like over here. This is what I really like about it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get a good shot of it. So I added those. Those are windows, but I added them like railings. So now we have like this railing going around the outside, and I think it looks really cool. I think it's a lot cooler than the regular railings, which we have right here. But this is where the actual building changes, so I thought I'd just do it on this part. And I put just a refined wood block all around the bottom of it, just to make it look a little bit more supported. And I'm just digging the way it looks. Like, can we get like a good vantage point? Can I stand up here or something? Let's get on this tree. Yeah, you can't see it very well from there. How about here? Yeah, you can get a better picture of it from there. Yeah, so it's really a pretty cool look. I'm digging it. I like that a lot. And then I think what we're gonna do next is like this will be a market here, like this little, I don't know, call it a gate. I wish I could add something that makes it look like a gate, but it would be kind of hard to do. But through here, then we'll bam, here's a market, and I'm thinking like shopping stalls on both sides, and it leads kind of down into like maybe a little like fountain or something like that down here. That would be pretty cool. And then that makes it so that the our outlook over here will have a nice little vantage point on the fountain. Or on the market, I mean, which will be kind of cool. You'll be able to look down and see the market down there. Might have to clear out a couple trees just to get a better picture, because I think it might be a cool little viewing spot. You can see, let's hop back up to the Mage Tower real quick. You can see that we've actually filled in the forest a little bit more now too, all the way through there. Just ignore that. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But all the way through there, yeah, we got a lot. The forest is really filling in. It's starting to look like something. So I'm digging it. We still got a lot to do all the way over here, all the way reaching around the outside. Oh, there's so much to fill in still. It just takes a long time to plant those. It's actually not super easy because you got to make sure every time you put a seed down that there's enough room for it to grow. Because if it's like not at least a 3x3 square, it won't even sprout up, which is kind of annoying, but it's cool. I'm willing to take the time because honestly it's looking great. I'm really happy with how it looks. Something else I wanted to show you before we get too far into the thing we're gonna do today, which I'm super excited about. Check this out. So I went in the map and I was traveling around looking for things, and I found a vendor that was selling deeds. And all this time, like since the update, I knew they added this, but I wasn't sure what these were specifically. We've got these things here, but there's no information if I click on them. Like, what is this? What does this do? So I found a vendor somewhere down here. It was in one of these areas, and they sold me the deed to these different places. And then you got like a vacant grassland island, vacant black forest island, vacant fairy forest island. We got a desert island and an oasis. So what these are is they're very flat and like they don't have enemies in them. So they're just like free places where you can build. Here, let's check one out really quick. I'll show you the Black Forest one because this is the one I want to build in the most. Here we are. So check this out. This is pretty cool. It's essentially just like the island we're building in now, except without the annoying flowers in the grass. And like as soon as I found this, I just started kicking myself. I was like, no, why? Why didn't they have this before we started building? Because the Rainbow Island is cool, but all those flowers on the ground are kind of annoying. I don't like them. I wish I could get rid of them somehow. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if we finish up that island and we want to do something new, start a new project, this is definitely on my list of places to check out. Just look how cool this place looks. I'm telling you guys, those... these dark fir trees, like these are the best trees. Like they look so good compared to all the other ones. And this kind of answers my question. I mean, if I want like bushes, if I want to plant bushes, the choices I really have are these red berry bush, whatever things they are. I think they're like alabaster bushes or something like that. And then these mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms in real life, so I have like this like distaste for them even in the game. Like I see them and I'm just like, ugh, gross. I just really don't like mushrooms. Well, that's just a me thing, but I just wanted to show you guys this. So we have a bunch of these islands, and obviously there's so I've unlocked all these ones. There's another vendor somewhere else that would sell us all these ones, and I want to go unlock those at some point as well, just to have all the islands unlocked. Something else to let you guys know about, just an update, is I did finally unlock every island on the world. Like I finally got all of them unlocked, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. It's nice to have all this unlocked. Makes me feel like a completionist. I'm thinking about trying to go and actually accomplish, or not accomplish, actually like 100% all the achievements. That would be super cool. Something I might try and do. You know, I spend so much time in this game, might as well. As long as I got to level up my archer and level up my mage, might as well do like all the achievements at the same time, I guess. Could be fun. Maybe I'll do that in some streaming or something. But, yeah, guys, check out my Twitch if you haven't already. I might actually start doing some more streaming soon. But as for what we're going to do today, what's the game plan today? So check this out. I've actually made some changes in preparation for what I want to do with you guys today. So if we jump down here, this is our little entrance area, right? So a little dude taking inventory of new citizens. And then they're all coming from here. Now, this is a little bit different. We got rid of our little landing pad. Ooh, is the sun coming out? Oh, perfect timing. So we got rid of our little landing pad, and now we have this brick path that I've placed. Or I guess this is like a stone... What are those called? Stone brick block. Stone brick block. We got a stone brick block path. Oh, these should be wood. I want to make the steps all wood, but we'll fix that later. And then it comes up here. And, you know, let me go in third person for this, because I think it's a little bit easier to follow. So we come up these steps. A little bit of left turn, and we got this cool little bridge that I put together. Again, I use the oops, those need to be deleted. Those aren't supposed to be there. Oh jeez, every time. if you're quick enough and you teleport when you're falling, you can actually avoid dying and losing a bunch of money. So that's actually pretty handy. But you can see I used the windows again as railings, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. These aren't supposed to be here. Sorry. But yeah, I'm digging this bridge. It turned out pretty cool. So I'm gonna do another one kind of like that, I think, further down. Has the anticipation kill you guys yet? Are you excited to see what we're doing? I've mentioned it a million times, so I'm sure it's not going to be a real surprise. But yeah, off of that bridge, we got a little step down. And then more path leading up here. It's quite a long path. We're going to have to do some interesting stuff here. I'm about to add some benches, some little scenery, add some bushes in here and there. Some bushes. Got another little step down. We're coming around here. More steps down. We got another bridge that I still have to complete. Haven't done this all the way yet. And then it leads up here. And then a little bit to the left, and then we've got this. Take a guess at what that is. That is the foundation, or the outline for what we're going to build where we're going to build our ship. Our flying ship. Super excited about it. And you can actually see from the Mage Tower, you saw earlier, you can kind of see it. So it's going to be in a nice little position for it. I'm pretty excited about it. So to prepare for this, I actually gathered a whole bunch of wood, these refined wood blocks, and then I also got a bunch of roof tile blocks. I thought these would be a cool touch as well. What I was thinking is, like, down the middle of this, we would have the roof tiles. So, like, this is gonna be tricky. So this is probably the craziest thing I've ever tried to build. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me here. What I'm thinking is, like, this will be the bottom. It's odd numbers, so there'll actually be a middle point. I did it 40 long by, I think, 15 wide. And then I can't remember how tall I made it. I like maybe 15 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So 15 wide, 15 tall, and 40 long. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. First thing I'm going to do is try and get an outline of the ship. This is going to take a minute, so let me try and put an outline together. And then I'll bring you guys back and we have something more interesting to look at. All right, dudes, we got something put together. And let me tell you, building over nothing is probably the most frustrating thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not going to tell you exactly what went down, but there were a few swear words thrown around. I was getting a little upset. I had to teleport back to the tower probably 10 times and walk all the way over here to finish building. Man, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. But check this out. Beep. All right, we got an outline. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. This is what I'm thinking for the shape of the ship. So let's kind of frame this up a little bit. Let's get a look. So from this front area here, we got this part that's kind of pointing out. Like, okay, so I don't know anything about, ship terms. I don't know. I know starboard and, oh no, this is embarrassing. Port and starboard. And then I think, wait, starboard side is the right. Port is left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. But that's like all I know. So I don't know the names of these things, but this part that comes out up front, we're going to make that look a little bit cooler. This is just, I wanted to get an outline. I wanted to like be able to look at it and be like, oh, that's clearly some kind of a giant boat. Like that's what he was going for. And I think I kind of accomplished it. It looks pretty decent. I'm okay with it. It's going to look a lot cooler once we get it cleaned up. I'm going to have those roof tile blocks line the whole entire outside as sort of like a railing, I guess you could call it. And it's just kind of like also a highlight color. We're going to do something different with some dark refined wood blocks too. Obviously, we'll put a top on it. We're going to have a cabin with a steering thing on the top. I think that's going to be a nice touch. And then obviously there's going to be an inside of it, which will have like cannons and stuff inside there too. And then something that I need your guys' help with is... with this, we need... Okay, so the idea here is that this is a flying ship. Oh, no. I really got myself stuck. Over here? Okay, good. And then can I... is there a way for me to get up there? Can I get into the ship anymore? I might have built myself out of it. Let's see if we try this. Come on. Oh, nailed it. Sweet. So here's what it looks like inside. So the idea is it's supposed to be a flying ship, right? It's supposed to fly. That means it needs a way to fly. It can't just be a magically flying ship that doesn't have like anything that propels it. So I need your guys' suggestions. I did some just Google searching, some image searching for flying pirate ship. There are some cool ones that have like, that are more like a Zeppelin, that have like a, like a hot air balloon style floating thing. Like that's how they do it. They're like the Final Fantasy ones that have like the propellers on them, like on the sides, like over here, and like over here would be like propellers that like obviously are not large enough to hold up a ship, but somehow do. We could do like jet engines. I thought using a fire, like a torch or like a fireplace, and then like covering them in stone, make them look like jet engines. That could be cool. That's some ideas. So I'm not really sure how I want to do it. I want to get your guys' ideas. So we're going to leave it here for today. This is all the building I'm going to do until I hear back from you guys. So there's a couple things I need your advice on. Let me know what you think about how we should propel this ship. And then also let me know what you think about paving the inside of the village, because I'm not sure how I want to approach that. And oh, before you guys go, I did change some things around with this. I changed my mind again. I can't decide things. I decided the green lantern should go on the outside. Whatever. On the inside of this little library, I did get rid of the stupid globe thing. It was just too big, and it looked too cramped, and it just wasn't good. This is a much better look, I think. I went ahead and did some seating in the middle, and this makes this a little bit more accessible for everything else. And then all this down here pretty much looks the same, with the exception of I got a suggestion from somebody last time. I can't remember who it was, so I'm very sorry that I don't have your name, but thank you for suggesting putting skulls in here. That might have been... No, I'm not even going to try and guess because I can't even remember who it was. But whoever that was, thank you so much for the suggestion. I think it adds a really nice touch to this little area. And, oh yeah, about that. So before I let you guys go also, I want to let you know, Deadpool, or also Unstoppable Gamer, he has a bunch of different names, started throwing some shade about being my #1 fan. Hey man, let's keep it civil in the comment section, guys. I appreciate your enthusiasm. That's super awesome. But hey, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, I just have a whole list of fans, and each part of the list is #1. You're all #1. Everybody's #1 fan. I appreciate all of you. It's super cool that you guys are watching the videos and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. No need to fight over it. You guys are having a little back and forth there. I hope you guys can work things out, because I love having you guys watching. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any suggestions about this, about the village. And yeah, if you guys like the video, definitely hit the like button. If you're enjoying the series and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because I'd love to have you checking out the videos and giving advice and just talking about it. Super cool. And until next time, you guys just have the best kind of day. See you next time. Yar, scurvy.